the best American Express credit cards of 2022. Now, be sure to stick around to the end because I'm gonna be talking about a card that's quite literally going to put 335 sweet dollar bills back in your pocket just for having a card. That's right, cash in your pocket for having a credit card. So if you're into free money, or at the very least shiny metal credit cards, this video is for you. Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, my name is John of John's Finance Tips on TikTok and Instagram. Now, for those of you who might not know me as well, I want to let you in on something. I've been in the credit card game for close to 10 years now. Over that period, I've had over 40 credit cards. I've had some that are amazing, others not so much, and probably everything in between. So I thought it'd be a good idea in this video to share with you some of the best from American Express. Now the rankings aren't in a particular order. What I did end up doing is grouping them into personal cards, business cards, and honorable mentions / asterisks that I want to comment on at the end. Cool? All right. All I need you to do though, before we get going, please, if you wouldn't mind, just go ahead and punch that little thumb icon. It's somewhere down there. Just give it a quick punch and we can go ahead and dive right into the video. In the first segment, I have 3 personal cards from American Express. Now, full disclaimer, this isn't an end-all be-all list. If you have suggestions for better cards, drop them down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. For me though, I picked these cards out as giving you the most bang for your buck because that's what we're all about here on this channel. So the first personal card that I want to call out is the American Express Blue Cash Everyday. If you haven't yet seen the video, there's a breakdown I'm gonna leave up here. This card recently got revamped and it is amazing. So the sign-up bonus is gonna come with a $200 sign-up bonus after spending $2,000 within the first 6 months. Pretty easy to me. Next, as far as earnings, this is where this card really shines. This card will earn 3% cash back on grocery, gas, as well as online shopping for up to the first $6,000 in spend in each respective category. You will then earn 1% cash back once you go over the $6,000, and you'll earn 1% cash back for any other spend category outside of those 3. What I think makes this card really stand out, especially in an entry-level category, is the fact that you have credits. So you'll get a $7 monthly statement credit if you use this card to purchase a Disney bundle. You can think of it basically as a 50% off Disney Plus. You will also get a $15 a month credit for purchasing Home Chef through the American Express Blue Cash Everyday. This card comes with an annual fee of $0. So my verdict and conclusion is that this is an absolute winner. It is in my top 3 for cashback cards, as well as in my top 3 for gas and grocery cards, because again, it's so easy to pull value out of this cards. And the thing that I really want you to pay attention to is the fact that you get credits for a card that has no annual fee. That's absolutely insane. The second personal card on the list is the American Express Blue Cash Preferred. Now this one I think has been a perennial favorite of a lot of folks, mine as well. The sign-up bonus for this card comes in at $300 after spending $3,000 in the first 6 months. This card has really strong earnings. You will earn 6% cash back for spend at grocery stores with a limit of $6,000 per year. You will earn 6% cash back for streaming, 3% cash back for transit, 3% cash back for gas, and 1% cash back for all other categories. Similar to its younger brother, the Blue Cash Everyday, this card will also give you a $7 monthly credit when you use this card to purchase or subscribe to Disney Bundle, and you will get a $10 a month credit to Equinox Plus. Now, as far as annual fee, this card comes with a $95 annual fee, but come on, this is John's Finance Tips. I got you. Year 1, it's waived. Awesome. Year 2, if you're using the Disney Bundle credits, which is gonna give you $84 annually, what's 95 minus 84? $11. You're effectively paying $11 for this card, which, guess what? That's chef's kisses, and we love that. The third personal card that we're going to talk about is the American Express Gold. Now this card is pretty different from the first 2 we just talked about on 2 fronts. 1, the American Express Gold is actually a charge card, meaning that you can't hold a balance, you have to pay it off in full. You're probably thinking, but John, aren't we always supposed to pay it off in full?
Yes!
Back in the day, this was a bigger deal than it used to be because people didn't know how to manage their credit. If you're on my channel, we don't care what the interest rate is. We don't care if it's a credit card or charge cards. We do not carry a balance. We pay on time and in full. However, it is just interesting to know that it's a charge card. The other thing with charge cards is they don't typically have a credit limit. And so usually Amex sees how much you spend against it and you kind of have a quote unquote limitless limit, though there is technically a limit, but it's not really put on the card. The second thing we want to note about the American Express Gold is the fact that this card, instead of earning a pure cashback percentage, you're actually going to earn what's called membership reward points. Now, the value of membership reward points is the fact that you can then take these points and transfer them, say, to a flight partner and fly in the front of the plane for a $5,000 or $10,000 first class flight, and you might be only paying, 50, 60, 70,000 points and maybe a couple $100, which is incredible value. So I want you to keep those two things in mind as we talk about the American Express Gold. It's gonna come in with a sign-up bonus of anywhere from 60 to 90,000 points after spending about $4,000 in the first either 3 or 6 months. There's a lot of variability depending on where you find the sign-up bonus. I'll leave a link down below for where you can get it from Resi, which is typically higher, as well as my personal referral link. The earnings for the American Express Gold is phenomenal. This card will earn 4 membership reward points for every dollar that you spent on grocery as well as dining out, and you will also get 3 membership reward points for every dollar that you spent booking flights directly or through Amex Travel, and of course 1 point per dollar spent everywhere else. And don't forget to note, there is a $25,000 limit cap on the 4X on groceries. So once you go over the $25,000 spent on groceries, you will only earn 1 point per dollar spent. Now, benefits. This is where I think the American Express Gold really shines. This card will earn a $120 Uber credit per year, which can be used for Uber Rides or Uber Eats. You will also get a $120 dining credit, which can be used for a lot of places, though my preference would be Grubhub. Now, these are split out into monthly credits, so you can effectively think about it as $240 worth of total dining credits across 2 platforms, basically 20 bucks a month that you can use for dining out. For someone who is in a city, doesn't cook a lot, for someone who just wrapped up school, is probably not cooking a lot, or for anybody who is not cooking a lot, this is an incredible dining credit. In addition to the credits, you also get some pretty standard top-tier Amex benefits. My 2 favorite are return protection and purchase protection. Return protection, pretty straightforward. You buy an item, you try to return it, the retailer says no because of XYZ reason, Amex will actually allow you to file a claim with them and reimburse you for whatever that claim is up to a certain threshold amount, usually around $300. Purchase protection will basically insure your item against theft, damage, or losing it. No, seriously, like if you bought AirPods with an Amex Gold and one of your AirPods fell out within the term length, which is about 90 days of purchase, you can literally file a claim with American Express and they will most likely reimburse you for losing your AirPods. It's pretty incredible. As far as annual fee, this card does come with a $250 annual fee. Yikes. But remember, $240 worth of dining credits. So if we do the math, $250 minus $240, you're only paying $10. $10 for this absolute top tier card. Did I mention it's very, very gold and very, very shiny? The American Express Gold for me personally, as far as verdict, is one of my top travel cards, as well as one of my favorite cards for 2022. Again, all the cards I talk about are gonna be linked right below. In the next section, we're gonna talk about 3 business American Express cards. Now, the one thing I want to make it clear about business cards is the fact that you don't really need a business to open them, which I know sounds super weird, but here's what I mean by that. When I say you don't need a business, what I mean is you do not need an LLC, a corporation, none of that. Really, you can just be a Social Security operating as a sole prop and just apply for a business card. A lot of the benefits of business cards come from the fact that A, they don't show up on a personal credit report, awesome, and you're building business credit, and you're getting a bonus effectively, quote unquote, twice, right? A lot of personal cards have a business flavor, so you're kind of doubling up the number of points you earn. So don't feel like, oh, if I've only ever sold things on eBay, am I a real business? Like, yeah, you're a business. Or, oh, I drive for Uber and DoorDash, can I be considered business? Like, yeah, in a way you can. The first business card on the list is the American Express Amazon Business Prime. This card comes with a phenomenal sign-up bonus. You get a $125 gift card to Amazon.com just for signing up. And as far as earnings, this card earns you cash back. You will earn 5% cash back for purchases made at Amazon businesses. What does that mean? AWS, Amazon.com, Whole Foods, earning 5% cash back for a limit of $120,000 of spend in 1 year. You will also earn 2% cash back on restaurants, gas stations, and wireless phone services, and 1% cash back on all others. As far as benefits for this card, you get things like the purchase protection, extended warranty, which a lot of American Express cards come from. And the annual fee for this card is $0 a year. Where I really see the benefit of this card is the fact that you can get an Amazon card without having to burn one of your Chase 524 slots. See, on the personal side, the only way to get an Amazon card is actually through Chase. A lot of people, when they get into the credit card game, they really want to preserve their 524 slots, basically meaning you're having less than 5 cards open in the past 24 months. If Chase sees you've had more than 5 cards open in 24 months, they're gonna automatically deny you. So if you open a business card, Chase can't see that and you still get all the benefits of an Amazon card. Hopefully that made sense. Next up, we have the American Express Blue Business Plus. This card comes with a 15,000 point sign-up bonus after spending $3,000 in the first 3 months. As far as earnings, this card's super straightforward. 2% cashback, everything up to $50,000 in 1 year. Benefits for this card are kind of the standard Amex benefits, right? Things like the purchase protection and so forth. But really where this card shines is the fact that it's a 2% cashback catch-all card. Meaning if you're thinking about building something like an American Express trifecta, right? Where you're having an American Express Platinum, a Gold, boom, the Blue Business Plus is a phenomenal catch-all at 2% for everything. The other reason I like this card is the fact that American Express is actually pretty easy to get approved for small businesses. So if you're looking for your first business card and you're thinking, oh, should I get a Chase Inc., so on and so forth, it could be a little bit challenging. So I always say, go the path of least resistance, get an Amex business card, kind of build your credit, figure out how you're using it for your small business, and kind of once you get good at that, then go ahead and scale up and get a better or a top tier business card. And with that, let's transition into a top tier business card. And the third business card we have on the list is the American Express Business Platinum. This one is an absolute doozy. Now, you're gonna see a sign-up bonus anywhere from $100 to $125, all the way up to $150,000 after spending $15,000 within the first, sometimes 3, sometimes I've seen extend up to 6 months. Whatever it is, you're spending a lot of money for that sign-up bonus, but it is a pretty big sign-up bonus. Now, as far as earnings, the American Express Business Platinum is going to earn membership reward points, not cashback. So you will earn 5 membership reward points for every dollar you spend booking travel or hotel directly with Amex Travel. You will also earn 1.5 membership reward points for every dollar that you spend at US construction material and hardware suppliers, US electronic goods retailers, and software and cloud system providers. You will also earn 1.5 membership reward points for every single purchase over $5,000 and 1 point per dollar spent everywhere else. Next up, we have benefits. Now, with the American Express Business Platinum, there are a butt ton of benefits. So we're gonna start first with the credits. So business credits, you're gonna get a $400 credit to Dell every year, a $360 credit to Indeed, a $150 credit to Adobe, and a $120 wireless credit that you can use against your phone bill. You will also get travel credits. You'll get a $200 airline incidental credit, which arguably I don't really think is that useful. You will also be getting a $189 credit to Clear. In addition, you'll get a $100 credit to Global Entry / TSA PreCheck. I recommend getting Global Entry, which gives you TSA PreCheck. I know people in the comment section are gonna say, oh, but the interviews are so long, meaning the wait times for interviews. What I recommend is I think you can do interviews upon arrival into the United States. That's just a little pro tip. You'll also get 35% of the points that you spend back if you redeem for travel through the Amex travel portal using your membership reward point. So if you used 100,000 points to book a trip, you will get 35,000 of those points back. This card will also give you gold status at Marriott as well as Hilton hotels. In addition to all of those credits, there are kind of the standard par for the course Amex benefits we've talked about previously, such as purchase protection, right? That covers things for like lost items, return protection, when someone's just not gonna take back your returned item, or things like extended warranty that extends your standard manufacturer warranty by up to 1 year. And so this all gets neatly wrapped into an annual fee of $695. Ouch. But remember, we've got so many credits to offset it, and honestly, I think these credits are actually useful if you actually running a business using the American Express Business Platinum. So the credits that we're gonna use to offset it are the $400 from Dell, the $360 credit from Indeed, the $150 credit from Adobe, as well as the $120 wireless credit. You subtract all of that, guess what? you end up with $335 net positive back in your pocket in a year. You just got paid $335 shiny dollars to have an American Express Business Platinum. Not to mention, this card is gonna give you the lounge access, the Centurion lounge access, the Lufthansa lounge. It's an incredible card, and the fact that you're gonna get paid for it is amazing. So if you're interested in that card, link down below. All right, so those are all the business cards. So what's the next category we have? The next category we have is just kind of honorable mentions, but not really honorable mentions, but I do want to call them out as being halfway decent American Express cards. So the first two, I'm going to wrap them together, are going to be the American Express Marriott cards. There's a Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant, as well as the Marriott Business Bonvoy card. Now, both these cards are useful for one thing and one thing only: getting you 30 elite night credits to Marriott. So I actually have both of them, and so every year to qualify for Marriott's Platinum status, which is really where you start seeing benefits, you need to stay 50 nights. Guess what? By having both American Express's personal as well as business Marriott card, you automatically get 30 elite night credits, meaning you only have to spend 20 nights to qualify for Marriott's Platinum status. The next card I think is an honorable mention, again, not really, and it's gonna shock some of you, is the American Express Platinum, but the personal flavor of it. The reason I think the personal flavor is just really not that worth it, but I should mention it, largely due to the fact that you can get a sign-up bonus of anywhere from 100 to 125,000 points, is because that it takes so much to extract value out of the card. Unlike the business platinum, where I think the value is upfront for those credits, the personal platinum is honestly a little bit like an overweighted coupon book that I don't think you're gonna get much value out of, but I have to mention it because for select users, those who are traveling through Centurion Lounge airports, those who are business travelers that are booking flights with their card, and of course those who are just looking for that first year sign-up bonus, it is worth it, but for year 2 and 3, it's probably not a card that I would hang on to, if I don't fall squarely into one of those categories I described above. And I believe that wraps the video. Folks, I hope you took something away from this video. Maybe you saw an Amex card that you might be interested in. Maybe you saw all the cards that you already have and you're well on your way. Well, congratulations on that respect. For all of the cards that I talk about today, they're all gonna be linked down below, so feel free to go ahead and check them out. It's been a great time chatting with you all today, and I will catch you all next time. Peace!